I'm live. Grateful day. Welcome to the 100th episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. Woo! Can you believe it? Yes, we have officially made it. It is the episode 100 of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. Woo! We did it! Yes. I empower entrepreneurs to overcome toxic environments and self-doubt, to take decisive action, lead boldly in identity, and to persevere, all anchored in faith. Now, before we dive into today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe, you guys, to my YouTube channel, the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast by Jenée Hudson, where you can watch, like, and share every episode. The link is in the bio, and it will be in this the episode's caption as well. Woo! I am so excited with it being number 100. Woo! You're going to get this throughout. Love it. Yes, so today is the t-shirt time. Okay. Fearless faith is what the t-shirt says, which simply is a reminder that walking boldly on purpose and just simply trusting God, just like on your deeper belief system, or if you have a deeper belief system, even when the path isn't clear, the funding isn't secure, right? So our results are not instant. We know that. But it's a mindset and a spiritual posture, you guys, that blends faith-driven confidence with courageous action throughout the journey. That's what this shirt is a reminder about, which is the perfect transition into today's topic. I am excited, you guys. I can't believe. Anyways, it is called the The 100th episode with reasons to believe in the journey. Number 100! Woo! I am so excited about today, you guys. Who knew? When I was in episode 1, I had anxiety, I had fear, I had all kinds of things. But what? We are on episode 100! Woo! So I am so excited. Now listen, you guys. First, of course, just allow me to share 2 eye-opening statistics. I know y'all like to hear those. So first, according to the 2024 Gallup study, 62% of adults report that fear of failure actually holds them back, you guys, from pursuing their actual dreams. But those that actually practice consistent reflection, journaling, or faith-based mindfulness, they experience like a 40% higher level of resilience. That is phenomenal, right? And that's just like in long-term success as well. I love that. And then secondly, the research by the American Psychological Association found that self-belief and optimism are like twice as like predictive of like success and intelligence, or your actual skill. So, those who actually focus on purpose and spiritual grounding, you guys, they sustain a much higher motivation under pressure. Wow. I can vouch for this one personally, let me tell you. But listen, today's episode, you guys, man, it's a milestone, right? It's the 100th episode. Yes! Which is a celebration of perseverance, process, and purpose, you guys. It's for those who stayed faithful when it would have been like easier to quit. We know all about that sometimes, right? For the dreamers who dared to rebuild, and for those who are just simply learning that fearless doesn't like mean without fear, but instead it means we move forward against all odds, right? Now listen, let me tell you something. Stay for the full session because I've got a wonderful treat in the end. Cannot wait to get there. Woo! Love this. Love this. So listen, when I think about my own journey from corporate highs to personal heartbreaks, from launching businesses to rebuilding from loss, from being overlooked to being overqualified by faith, you guys, I realize that every season, even the hard ones, let me be honest about that, were part of becoming, you guys. You know I'm all about that. 100% fearless. Yes. So this episode, listen, it's not just about persevering. It's about heart work. That heart work within you. That's what it's about, right? The courage to actually believe that your journey, no matter how messy that journey might be, is still very meaningful. All right. So as your host, I've lived through, so very many storms that tested my calling, you guys, partnerships that challenged my actual peace, and moments that just shook my confidence. Yes, even me as the uplifter, I went through those things, right? But through it all, let me tell you guys something. I learned one truth, all right? And that's that fear doesn't get to like win because of like my faith. It just like keeps showing up. That's what it taught me. My faith shows up against all storms, you guys, all challenges. And I'm sure the same thing happens for you. You just got to keep the faith. All right? All right. So today, you guys, let's unpack what it all just kind of means to have fearless faith. All right? And it's not perfect by no means, nor is it pain-free. Take it from me. But it is faith-filled, which allows us to move forward. All right? Yes. So guess what? Let's get started. All right. So here are 5 giftful gems for today's topic. Yes. 100, you guys. All right. So gift number 1. This is simply titled, Fearless doesn't mean fear-free. It means faith-fueled. So what do I mean by this? Well, here's the truth. You know, I like to give the truth on everything when I'm speaking, right? So fear doesn't just vanish because we will it away, by no means, and unfortunately, but it does transform you when we anchor it into actual faith, right? So fearless doesn't mean you never feel like fear again, unfortunately. That does come. It comes here and there. I'm going to be honest about that. But it means that you've learned to actually recognize it. And that's the important part of it all, right? You've learned to confront it. And you learn to walk through it with purpose. All right. So when you actually feel like fear is rising up inside of you, that's your actual clue, you guys, to just stop and just take a breath and just get through whatever you're going through and just pray about it even. I know I do that always. So let me tell you something. Prayer works big time. All right. And it's actually your invitation to step into something greater. That's what it's about. It's not really fear. It's just wanting you to, take that next step and move forward. So keep that in mind. All right. Now listen, to assist you in this actual area, you know I like to give some amazing gems of what to do to get through these type of things. So here are 3 actionable steps. And the first one is, if you're actually struggling to like take that actual leap, start with an app, you guys, called the Abide app. Or actually, it might be the Abide app. ABIDE. That app, okay? Which can actually guide you through like calming and scripture-based, you guys, meditations that help you actually rest, your mind, and just your overall mindset and thoughts, right? And it helps you to ground your actual spirit. I love that app, all right? And then the second thing that you can look into, in my opinion, it's kind of like a divine type of thing to go with. And that's called 100 Days of Actually Believing Bigger. You guys, so amazing. It's by Marshawn Evans Daniels, which is a devotional designed to help you just kind of like rediscover your own divine calling if you're looking for that, and to build courage and silence of self-doubt. All right. And then lastly, for this particular one, you also can explore, it's called The Confidence Catalyst by Nicole Walters. Now, it's actual like kind of course that equips you to like walk boldly, all right, in your next season, which is very, very helpful, right? We're about to be in the new year. Don't wait for the new year to start walking boldly, by the way. Start right now, okay? This is going to help you with that strategy and with that self-trust. All right. We are on to gift number 2. Ain't this cute, y'all? Got all the colors going on, blinking little cup. Yes. All right. Gift number 2. Gotta do that. Gift number 2 is titled Build Resilience Through Reflection and Routine. All right. So resilience isn't a one-time act. Know that, all right? It's a daily decision. It's not about like never breaking, not at all. It's about building back that stronger, wiser, and more just like intentional, like just being more intentional for the most part. Every time life challenges you, keep that in mind, all right? And honestly, the truth is with this is we can't always control like what happens to us, can we? Unfortunately, I wish I could control it, but we can't, right? But we can absolutely control how we actually rebuild it though, right? And rebuild from it. So that we do have control over. See, resilience as it's kind of like our what I call it, like a quiet superpower, right? Because it's faith within the actual action of it all, you guys. Even when like no one else is cheering you on, that's what gets you through, that faith all by itself. All right. So of course, to help you in this particular area, I got some actionable items for you. So the first one for this is try setting up what I would call a faith forward reset. All right. So what do I mean by that? Well, at the end of each week, this is what you're going to do. You can like start by lighting the candle, playing just some soft music. I know it might sound kind of corny to some of you guys, but it works. I'm telling you. And try like reflecting on like these particular 3 questions that I'm about to give you. One is, what tested me? The second question is, what taught me? And then also ask yourself, what did I achieve? All right. Also, you want to use apps like Notion, which is a really good one, Dailyo, as well as Reflectively. All right. which all of these can help you like journal with actual intention. We want to do things when we're doing it in action with intention, right? And then you want to track your emotional patterns and identify your actual growth points. You guys, these things are going to take you to the next level. I'm telling you. So if you're tired of just like trying to get to the next level, go back and listen to these things and just try even one out for yourself. I'm telling you, you're going to be glad that you did. All right. And then secondly, what you can do for this particular one is resilience, as we all know, can also mean like developing a rhythm, you guys, between your business goals or just along your journey, right? And for your well-being. Therefore, we can take like courses on actually LinkedIn Learning, you guys, for free, just so you know, and Coursera. That's an awesome platform as well to simply just sharpen your own leadership skills and your emotional agility. Very, very helpful. All right. Gift number 3. That is titled The Power of Purpose in Motion. Yes. All right. So listen. Purpose without movement, you guys, is just potential. Know that. You don't have to have every detail figured out. You don't. You've heard the cry ugly. Just do it whether you're ready or not. Well, that's what I mean. All right? Just do it. Start now, by the way. All right? Listen, you don't have to have it all figured out. Just start. That's the point of that all. Okay? The key is momentum. That is the key with it all. Because clarity comes in doing, you guys, not in waiting. Sit with that. Because that's such a true statement. All right? Think about it. How many dreams have we actually said, or we've actually buried, I guess I should say. We've buried all because maybe even someone said, you know what, to themselves, because I've done it. I'm not ready to start. I'll start later. Or I just don't feel ready. We've done that to ourselves so many times. Well, we are not helping ourselves by doing that. So start today. All right? All right. So of course, I have some helpful gems for that I'm gifting you with today. So number 1 for that is you can actually bring structure to your movement, you guys, with tools like Trello, ClickUp, or Asana. All very helpful. Choose one and just start, okay? Which these things are going to help you to break big goals, you guys. I know you're ready, right? You know you're ready. So they're going to help you. They're going to help you break big goals into small ones, you guys. They're going to make actionable steps, which who don't need actionable steps? I love actionable steps, all right? But listen, you're going to need to combine those with that faith-aligned planner. There's one called Horatio. It's a printing dream planner, you guys. Or there's one called Clever Fox Goal Journal. Either one is very, very helpful. All right. This is going to help you to visually track your progress, you guys, and to celebrate those small wins along the way. You guys, I couldn't have did any of these things of building these 4 business or these 3 businesses and things like that if I didn't have some kind of tracking mechanism. So go ahead and get yours. All right. Now, second, and for inspiration, is to simply listen to the Woman Evolve podcast. You guys, oh my God, that is my favorite, okay? By Sarah Jessica Roberts. Love her, okay? Or the Ed Milet Show, or simply just revisit my early Faith Forward Fiercely podcast episodes, you guys, where we talked about faith in motion. All that stuff's going to help you, all right? And then lastly, for this particular one is number 3. And this is for entrepreneurs or, of course, just people, along their journeys who want to keep their purpose in motion. All right. Join communities like Boss Women Media or Mighty Networks, Purpose Publishers Collective. So very helpful, where they're going to help you with that faith-driven business owners, you guys, to share strategies and support. So helpful, right? All right. Yes, we are on to gift number 4. I cannot wait to get to the end so I can give y'all some great just information and a surprise. All right. So gift number 4 is titled Protect Your Peace as You Pursue the Promise. So here's something I've learned after 100 episodes, you guys. Peace is the new success metric. Yes, it is. All right. You can have all the titles, right? All the business wins and all the applause. You can have all these things, but if your peace is consistently just disturbed, you guys, it's not worth the price. You got to keep that in mind, all right? Because, listen, protecting your peace simply means like following and knowing when to pause. Period, you guys. When to say no. And when to walk away from that, something that just no longer aligns you, all right, into your next level. Because if you don't just leave those type of things, alone, you guys, you will not go up any further. I'm trying to tell you, it's just going to make you stuck. And we don't need that, right? Therefore, with this particular gem, here are 3 actionable steps in this area. Now, number 1 is to simply build that inner calm for yourself, all right? By just exploring what's called set boundaries. Find peace. And that's by Nidra Glover Tawwab, all right? It's a must read, you guys, for anyone balancing that work, family, and your calling. Such an amazing resource, all right? Also, apps like Calm, which I'm on, or the Insight Timer. These things can simply support your emotional well-being through breathing exercises, sleep stories, and mindfulness tracks, you guys, all right? And then 2, you want to join supportive communities like all of these ones that I'm about to mention. By the way, I'm in or have been in them all, okay? So the first one is the Be Iconic community, led by Mr. Darren Walker, you guys. He actually is the one who helped me with my podcast. I am at 100. Yes. Thank you again, Darren. I appreciate you, love you, and I am so thankful for your support. By the way, I got your voicemail that you sent me today, even though I'm not in your community anymore. Thank you and blessings to you and your family. So appreciative. Thank you. And or you can join the Next Level Speaking Academy led by Jeremy Anderson. That's my speaking academy. He is amazing as well. That has Eric Thomas on there, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, as well as Inky Johnson. Fabulous, fabulous coaches and people. Remember, I started speaking because I had a fear of speaking. But I transitioned and my God has me speaking, you guys. Yes. Now listen, where these are like faith-based professionals, you guys. That's all I'm all about. If it ain't faith-based, it's not for me personally. So to each their own. All right. But these are places that you can share your journeys and speak in confidence and just simply have blessed accountability partners, you guys, and practices. And you can lead with purpose. I simply love these particular groups that I'm in. All right. And then lastly, for this particular one in this area is for leaders. Simply consider the Mindful Leader Program, you guys, by LinkedIn Learning. Again, I love free stuff. So get yours. All right. This is going to help you to strengthen your actual emotional intelligence and your resilience. All right. Yes, we are on to last but not least. Again, stay on to the end because I've got a wonderful, just excitement of information to tell you about. Can't wait to get to the gifts. All right. So, gift number 5 is titled Rewrite the Narrative. You are the author, not the afterthought. All right. So, as we celebrate the 100th episode, you guys, of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast, I want to simply just remind you of the powerful truth. All right. So you are not just like living your journey, right? Or your story, whatever. I call mine my journey because I feel like a story kind of ends. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So I always call mine a journey because the sky is the limit, right? So with that being said, I need you guys just to really sit in with the powerful truth, all right? That you're just not living. It's not just all about that, all right? So every chapter, you guys, of your lives, from the painfulness, the pauses that you've been through, the bold breakthroughs that you've had, to even those authored, things that were authored by courage or the kudos to you and all those things. Those things are amazing, right? But all those setbacks and things like that, no. That isn't just by chance and things like that. You're going through those things for a reason. Let me tell you guys something. I have been taken for even money, you guys, throughout my journey. Not just $8,000, but for a lot more, even recently. You guys, let me tell you something. I'm going to leave that right there because this is 100 episodes, and so I got to be happy. I cannot go into tear mode. But you guys, you have to just know that against all odds and whatever's going on inside of you at home, in your marriage, in your businesses, whatever is going on, that you are worthy of more. Okay? Please keep that in mind. You guys, take those bold steps and hit those breakthroughs, even if it's on your own, even if you don't have the applause, because the claps and the applause and all that stuff, it'll come, as well as what? The money that you've been looking for. Okay? Listen, take it from me. You're not going through this all in vain. God is with you through everything. I know He's with me. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Yes. So you too can just take this and just remember, if you start feeling down about yourself, you guys, what? Go back to this version of this podcast, my 100th episode. Know that I too went through it in my first one with that anxiety and those tears, and I didn't know how I was going to get through it. But you too can do it, all right? And just think to yourself, if Jenée, the Uplifter, can do it, I can do it too. Because what? If anybody, I'm rooting for you. Know that Jenée the Uplifter is always rooting for you with everything you do in life, all right? And then even better, you got God first. That says it all. All right? All right. So listen, you guys, too often we let life, people, big time, or past failures simply just hold the pen, don't we? Well, no more for that. Because today, you guys, I want us all to reclaim our authorship. All right? Our authorship. That's what we're going to do, all right? So you are not the afterthought. Know that. I know I'm not. So we are going to just push forward even if we don't have no applause, all right? And if we have like a plot twist of, even though we're trying to get through our journeys, we're going to keep pushing forward, moving forward, staying in faith, walking forward, praying. Again, prayer is huge to me anyways. So I know it's going to work for you too. Okay. So whether you're a writer, an editor of your story, your journey, or a visionary, you guys, of your next season even, know that you got God and you will push through all things, all storms. All right? This milestone episode, you guys, isn't just a mark of time. Not at all. It's an invitation to you all and to myself even to rewrite what's next. All right? With intentionality, you guys, all the way through. Gotta be intentional, okay? And fearlessness. Period. With a T. All right. And to help in this area, you guys, here are some actionable steps to go with you along the way. So the first one is where the tools meet actual transformation, you guys. Like, you want to journal. It's a good thing. Use journal platforms like Journey, which is a really good one, or Penzu. That's a good one as well, to start like documenting your actual rewrite journey, okay? And then create a rewrite chapter within that journey, okay? And you're going to have a folder with like sections. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not, and it's going to be very helpful along your journey, all right? You're going to have sections. You're going to call them like old narrative, such as like what held you back. And then the new narrative, and that's going to be like what you're claiming now, right now, today. Again, before the new year, you guys, you know, I'm not all for that whole, I'm big with New Year's because New Year's is huge for me, but I like to do things before the new year. So start now, today. All right. And then you're going to call that third one next steps. And that is going to be about like how you'll live it out, like in future and starting right now. Okay. And then for entrepreneurs or just those in our journeys, you might not be an entrepreneur, right? This could mean rebranding. You might even be your own brand. Like I'm my own brand with Jenée Speaks when I speak and things like that, right? With that particular business of mine. So it could be for rebranding, for your actual business, to help you just like reflect your own current season, which is most important, you guys. All right. And for like, you could update your actual website. That's another way to win and to go to the next level. You might have to just take a pause, look at your current website and elevate it. It's okay to do that. All right. Or just simply redefining your actual mission to align your authentic self. That's very powerful also, and it's going to be a big help, okay? And then lastly is number 2 for this particular area and the number 5th gem here. And for this, if you want to go deeper, all right, I highly recommend the Donald Miller's Building a Story brand, you guys, to simply help you just like reshape the narrative of your actual business and your purpose. All right. And Dr. Thema Bryant's Homecoming, you guys, fabulous. That's for like actually reclaiming personal wholeness within you. And rewriting like the emotional narratives that no longer serve you. You guys, these are phenomenal gems and very, very helpful. All right. So take a look at them. All right. Well, woo! That concludes the gifts and amazing gems for today's 100th episode. Yes. I am so excited, you guys. Again, if I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50 episodes to 100, so can you. All right. Now listen, as we wrap up, I want to pause, you guys, and speak directly to you. Okay. Yes. to you, all of my viewers, all right? Just everybody who's listening now, who's going to be listening to this later and seeing it and things like that. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just want to say this. Thank you for believing in this vision. I'm not going to cry. Goodness, it's so sentimental because I so appreciate you guys. I am so serious for just pressing play, for just listening to me, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. You guys, I couldn't have did it without you. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much. So whether you've been here since my very first episode, number 1, or you just found your way through on the 50th episode or even the 9th episode, or here we are on the 90, when we did the 99th episode, whatever episode that is, you guys, I appreciate you. I thank you so very much. Know that you are now officially, though, a part of this Faith Forward Fearlessly family. And I thank you so very much. Now, this episode, it was built on faith, you guys, big time. Like most of them, but this one really was, okay? Not fame at all. I don't care who really watches, to be honest, but I am so grateful that you all do, right? So it started with a whisper, you guys, and it grew into a movement. So I am so grateful for that. Thanking God and giving God all the glory first and foremost, though, right? And now, as we enter this next chapter, you guys, beyond 100 episodes, oh my gosh, I want you to remember something very, very close and near to me, okay? Which is your story is still unfolding, just as mine is. So keep that in mind, all right? Very important to remember that. Listen, your next level doesn't require a new you. Not at all. It requires a renewed you, okay? Keep walking in your faith. That's how I do it. That's how I get through these 3 businesses that I am so grateful and just blessed to be able to own and just keep persevering in, okay? And even this podcast, so it's almost like 4 businesses. But you guys, keep showing up, okay? Even when it feels like no one is supporting you. Trust. If I would have quit when I was thinking no one was supporting me, I wouldn't have no business today, nor this podcast of 100 episodes. What? Yes. So listen, because your day is coming. It is coming. And I want to be there to support you. So let me know when y'all have y'all's 100th episode. And if you already have it, when you have that big milestone, let me know so I can be there to support you too. Because I love support and I love giving support. Okay? All right, so I'm going to get to the wonderful gifts that I wanted to mention and things like that. And the other part of this exciting 100th episode and the surprise. Woo! Okay, look, you guys, to celebrate this 100th episode. Hold on, let me get a little drink of my water. All right, listen, y'all ready? Okay. I want to hear from you. All right? Yes, from you. So, I want you to comment on this 100th episode, okay? By sending me a short, you guys, okay? 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes, nothing more, okay? Video by way of DMing me directly, okay? To Uplifter HR Extraordinaire. That's what this podcast is on, okay? And I want you to share your biggest faith forward fearlessly moments. Because again, we're at 100. So you guys have been coming on, seeing things, getting gems, all that. Look, if it's one of the t-shirts that I do every Friday, whatever it is, your biggest gem that has helped you, right? Share something, all right? Within these 100 episodes that you utilized, or you could have learned it from one of the older episodes of how to either overcome how to have started something or to regain since joining this journey with me, okay? It's 2 minutes, all right? Do that. And I'll be selecting and featuring one inspiring story, you guys, in an upcoming episode. And I might give a little something to a few others if I get a few of them, right? Because I want to be fair and things like that. As well as I will be literally like receiving, you guys, one person will be receiving an additional surprise in the mail. You guys, and it is phenomenal. So do that. 2 minutes. DM, just do it. And you ain't got to be pretty, none of that. Whatever. You're going to be pretty either way or handsome. Send it in to me 2 minutes so you can get that wonderful surprise. I almost said what it was. I had to pause for a minute. All right. Now listen, you guys, do this by Friday, November 21st. Okay. That's it. After that, I've had my submissions and I'm moving forward with the selected candidate after that. All right. So get them in. You guys, oh my God. Here's to 100 episodes of faith, freedom, and fearlessness, you guys. And here's to 100 more. I cannot wait. Filled with even greater purpose, peace, and power. Yes! Yes! 100! Thank you so much. As always, you are very much appreciated, you guys. And thank you for tuning in to this 100th episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with me, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. Woo! Please continue to follow and share, you guys, for ongoing and actionable, inspiring content. You already know you get it here first, right? Yes. Until next time, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. All right. Have blessed days, many of them. All right. And a prosperous journey on purpose.